Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to bring you along. It's definitely not going to be as exciting or fun as the last video for sure. There are a few less training partners, well, none. Honestly, that vlogging reminded me how much I just enjoy bringing you all along, having fun, and getting to interact with you all. Your comments are so lovely, so I absolutely love that, and it did definitely ignite a big fire in me, both from the running standpoint but also just the content creation and my future career going forward, knowing that what I really do enjoy can hopefully be possible one day. So anyway, today is a Tuesday and now I'm getting back into pretty much my normal training. Tuesday is usually like a big workout day with like the main run workout of the week, a lift, and then a double. So I thought it'd be fun just to bring you along for that and show you how I'm currently training, and also how of course I'm fueling, because with all that training we need to fuel our bodies well. So it's still pretty chilly outside here in the UK, so I'm gonna head back in and make up some breakfast to get this day started. First, just an appreciation for the British countryside. Breakfast is served, a big bowl of oats. I've got a couple of hours before I'm going to be training, so I like to go for oats just because they're a bit more slow release and I can add some more protein to them, and they honestly just make me feel fuller for those 2 hours, and that protein can really help kickstart my day too. However, if I have something within less than an hour, so like if I'm going to quickly cross train before my dad works, or if I've got an early run in the morning, I usually go for something bread based, whether that's bagel, sourdough, crumpets, something along those lines. I just find that it digests a lot quicker. And I just topped it with some pear, blueberries, cinnamon, and this ground flaxseed mix, just as a little bit of fats, but I didn't want to add too much fats because that can slow down the release of the carbohydrates into the bloodstream. I just got some water for hydration and of course a coffee to start the day. So before I head out, I've got a water bottle here just with a Celsius packet in, because the coffee I had was decaf. I prefer to have my caffeine from a Celsius before a workout. That's just completely personal. Some people prefer different things. I just enjoy the taste, to be honest, and it gives me that difference between a workout day and a regular day. Then I've been trying these before my hard workouts, so they are basically similar to like the beetroot shots, but honestly just taste a whole lot better because it's strawberry flavor. Ideally you take it, it says 2 to 3 hours before the event start time, so I've got about 2 hours before I'm going to be running, so that's great. It's 100 milligrams of nitrates. Nitrates basically are vasodilators, which means that they make the blood vessels wider, which means that more blood can flow through, which means more oxygen can get to your muscles, and that's kind of the idea for the endurance from a very high level basis. But yeah, they are just something I've been trying in my routine. I still am not on like the no meal or anything like that. Honestly, they're just so expensive. I would love to try them, but I'm like, can I justify spending that much on a supplement just for training? And I don't want to try something new on race day, so maybe I will. Let me know down below if you've tried Nomeo and you think they're any good, but for now I'm sticking to my beetroot shot. So to that, cheers. Honestly, it tastes good, so I can't even do that squeamish face. Oh, it is cold this morning. Car is saying 3 degrees. And honestly, it feels a lot colder, but I'm hoping it will warm up as the sun comes out. And yeah, I'm gonna get the heating on blast in the car and we'll head off to the gym. I feel like I need to get a car mount because I honestly could chat to you all for the whole drive there and it would make it pass by, but as soon as I just move this car, I know the camera's just gonna go. So I probably need to concentrate as well. I'm definitely getting much more confident and easy at driving, but still takes a while to get used to, especially with being a manual and all that. So I'll see you at the gym. We have made it to the gym. I have warmed up, which is kind of a bit of a stupid thing to do because now I've got to get out and the car is really nice and warm. So that's gonna be a tough one, but we will make it work. There's a guy watching me film right now, but channeling my inner, don't worry what other people think. Talking about what other people think, I'm gonna just quickly go through the session now because I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film in the gym. It is a commercial gym. It's not like an apartment gym. There's other people there. There's a lot more like mature people there, so I feel like they don't really understand filming as much, and I don't want to disrespect their privacy or anything like that, so I'm going to try and get as much as I can filmed outside and then just clips and stuff, and I'll voice over or text over about what I'm feeling with and stuff. But today's session is 3 by 2K 1K with 90 seconds jog or rest depending on how I'm feeling in between. The 2K I want to do at like marathon effort. I've obviously never run a marathon. I'm not going to be running a marathon anytime soon, but it's like slower than threshold because threshold is kind of my half marathon pace. It's a little bit faster, but not like easy, steady, I don't know. So, and then the 1Ks at like half marathon threshold or maybe slightly more to 10K, just depending on how I'm feeling, to be honest. And then I've got 5 by 200 of just a 1 minute standing rest, and that's just like kind of fast. For me, I don't really have like paces for speed. I just have to go because I really don't have much speed, and that's just to practice that turnover. And yeah, this is all on like a footpath, so there's ups, downs, wind. It's not a track or anything, so it's definitely, you got to take into account, am I going into a headwind, am I going slightly uphill, am I going downhill, do I have to dodge people, things like that. But it's relatively straight, it's relatively flat, so it's better than where I live at home, which is one of the reasons I like to come here to get it done. But honestly, it's also nice just to get out of my environment to do my workout. I find that when I do that, you just get into the zone a little bit more and you're like channeled in, like, okay, it's workout day today. It's not just easy run, take it off, get it done, work. Like, I feel like because I'm not at home, I'm not thinking about work stuff. Like, obviously I've got my laptop with me and stuff, and I'll be editing in my break, lunch in between because I just decided to stay here, but I'm not really thinking about it. Like, I literally haven't even checked my phone this morning, and I like to do that because I think some of my biggest struggles is just having too many things on my mind, and I find that I just need to focus on the session. I'm in such a lucky position where I don't have to be thinking about family, children, work, etc. I can just get on with the session, focus on it, and really get the best out of it. One of the biggest things I'm obviously missing is training partners, and I'm definitely going to be looking for that moving forward. I think that's one of the things that could take my training to the next level. I was my fastest when I was at UAB, and I was training with people. I think like the sessions I look back to when I was running with like the 800 girls, yes, I was dropped crazily, but I was dropped and still running fast, if that makes sense. So definitely would love to have some training partners, even if it's just people to run with like once or twice a week, just to kind of get the sessions in. I don't mind doing easy runs on my own because I can just zone out, either listen to my own thoughts or listen to a podcast. Like, I actually enjoy my easy runs on my own, but workouts and maybe long runs, especially when they get into more workout long runs, is definitely something I'd love to have a training group with. And I think it's just nice to have that people around you that understand it, because
As much as my family are great, they do not understand running, and it's difficult sometimes when they just don't understand why I need to be doing it, why I want to be doing it, why it's not just like, oh, you can just miss the run today, it doesn't really matter. It's much more it's nicer when you have people who understand it. So anyway, ran over. I've got feels like my whole life that I always bring. I'm like, how do I have so much stuff for one day? But by the time you got change of clothes, towel, different shoes, food, etc., then you've got like loads of stuff. Talking of food, I'll quickly show you what I've got. So I obviously had the oats in the supplements. Before the workout, I'm gonna have these Beta Fuel gels, so I'll probably have them when I'm doing my activations and stuff. 45 grams of carbs in here, so that's really great just to quickly top up those stores. I'll do that, or a gel. Gels, I will bring one of these isotonic gels with me. The session isn't too long, so I may or may not have it. I just always like to have one in case I'm feeling a little bit like low on energy, or I want to practice having one, to be honest. So these are just the isotonic ones. These are 22 grams of carbs, so a little bit less than the Beta Fuel, but I find that they're enough just for a session. And then of course I will have post-workout when we get back, and before I do a quick lift. So I do my workout and then my lift straight after, but I'll always have a little snack, but I'll show you that when we get to it. I'll probably bring my Insta360 or something with me in the gym, just because it's a little bit smaller and a little bit easier to film on. But for now, I need to head inside. Workout done. That was tough, really tough. That last set of the 2K, 1K, I was just like, my legs are just not moving. Managed to get them turning over for the 200 though, well for me anyway, but it's just that last set was tough, but pushed through. My heart rate and the recoveries came down really quick, so I know I'm aerobically there, but it's more just the legs need conditioning. But still pleased with it, good session. And I really do feel like having these extra carbs before the sessions, like those beta chews, are just helping so much with just that final like push. I feel like I'm not depleting myself as much or getting to the cool down and being like more exhausted than I should be. In the end, the 2Ks and 1Ks were like pretty similar pace. I think it was because the 2Ks were like slightly uphill but tailwind, and then the 1Ks were very slightly downhill but a really strong headwind. So I also just seem to be a runner, like a 1-speed runner. I don't know, whenever we do like reps on the track, if it gets below about 1K reps, I just don't really go any faster unless it's like an all-out sprint. So that's definitely something I need to work on. And like I was saying, when I was training with 800 girls, it really helped just get my turnover over. So I think it'll be good to train with people, and I could see that session would be so much easier having to just run with people. Like it would just, you could key on, like switch out, draft from the wind, and just like lock into the pace a bit more, because I was just having to think about the pace all the time. So just a cool down jog back to the gym. We're gonna refuel, of course, because you might as well have only done 50% of the workout if you don't refuel. Remember that one. That's something that someone at the Science and Sport Day told me, and it's just stuck with me, that like there's no point really doing the workout if you're not going to refuel from it, because you're actually breaking yourself down in the workout, and the refuel is when you like adapt and recover and get stronger. If you do anything, please make sure you eat after all your runs. a little comment down below for you. Would you prefer slight uphill but tailwind, or slight downhill but headwind? I think I'm definitely a slight uphill but tailwind person. I just really hate a headwind, to be honest. That's my worst weather to run in, is wind. Let's see if my gloves have been stolen or not. Nope, they survived the workout, so it is still actually chilly and my legs are so tired. I'm literally running like 5-minute Ks and it feels hard. So that's when you know you worked hard, when the cool down is a big slog, but it's that good feeling of like, you know, when you've pushed hard and you're tired, but you know it's because you pushed hard. I don't mind that kind of tired, so it's so good to be back again running after injury. I think you really rekindle the joy for it when you lose running, so big smiles all around. Now I've just got to get these tired leggies back to the gym. Hello, we are back. Gym session done. Honestly felt good, just moving through the movements. It's always going to be tough after a hard workout. Your legs are tired, but got it done, feeling strong. Popped to Tesco to get myself a little treat because need the energy, deserve the treat after a workout. So yeah, got that and was actually answering a bunch of your questions on Instagram. So if you don't already follow me, go and follow me on Instagram because I post on there pretty much daily and do like usually weekly Q&As. I hadn't done one in a while, which is why I wanted to do one. But we now need to have some lunch because the refueling process continues. Yes, I do come into my car because they don't let you eat packed lunches in the gym because they have a cafe, but I want to bring my own, so I come and enjoy myself. But we have just a bunch of veggies with some hummus. There's like beetroot, olive oil for the dressing, and lemon juice. I just like that. It's really simple. Salt, pepper, and some tofu. And then I've got 2 bagels because who said one is a portion size? This one is the other part of the tofu, and mushrooms and mustard. So that's like my savory one. I'm not sure if you can see. Okay, it looks really gross, but it tastes good. And this one is PB&J. So sweet and savory. And then I'm gonna have the banana, which I forgot to bring in. Usually I have that with the bar after the workout. As you saw, I had the gel instead. But I'm gonna have that and yeah, enjoy my Pepsi Max and just chill for a bit before I'm gonna head back in, probably start editing this video and then get my double done. But yeah, lunch is just always continuing that refuel process. This is when I can obviously then start to have more of a balanced meal, so carbs from the bread, protein from the tofu. Tofu is a complete plant protein, so it's got all the essential amino acids, so you don't have to do the complementary pairing. However, if you did like beans or something like that, then you want to do complementary pairing. Micronutrients obviously from the vegetables, and then fats from the olive oil and the peanut butter. If I was doing like a hard workout this afternoon, I'd probably not have the veggies and I'd probably have like more carbs for that instead. So something like crackers or pretzels or just another bagel or something, just because you don't want too much fiber, especially if you're going to be working hard and you want more of those carbs. But since it's just an easy double, then I can start to have those veggies. Obviously the banana as well. Hydrating as well still. This I know probably isn't ideal, but I do have my water bottle and I'll probably have another one of the hydro tablet electrolytes just to keep that hydration going, but nothing crazy. And yeah, this is what it usually looks like, just some form of bread with protein. It can sometimes be chicken or tuna or eggs, or sometimes it is tofu. It's just genuinely what I'm feeling or what I've got in the fridge. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this probably listen to a podcast. I was listening to, when I was finishing up my core, the Fueling podcast. I really recommend that. Scott Tyndall, and I was listening to the one with Jan Frodeno. So yeah, that was a really good podcast. Would highly recommend subscribing to that one if you are interested in the nutrition side of things. Now I'm going to enjoy my lunch. Elliptical Stairmaster. I've been doing bits of Stairmaster in between, honestly, just to break it up, and I think it's kind of fun. It stresses like my heart rate and my legs in a different way, but obviously not going from like 0 to hero. But yeah, it was just an hour total, so 45 minutes on the elliptical, easy heart rate, and then 15 minutes on the stair stepper. Again, just as easy effort as you can be on the stair stepper. Then I've come in this sauna, well, it's like the spa area. They have this incredible spa area for certain people at the gym because I'm doing content for them. I got access and I had to actually film some content today, so hence why you got a little montage. But yeah, I do really enjoy it. I try and get in the sauna if I can twice a week. I did it a lot more when I was in California just because they had a sauna in our apartment gym, but I do think there's a lot of performance benefits, recovery benefits, and honestly just mental benefits. I love being hot, like just reminds me of being in Florida when I was sweating like this on workouts. So I think it's really good to do and just like dial out. You can't really do anything else because yeah, nothing works in the sauna. So we're trying to get this done before my camera dies. There's a couple of guys in here too, and I feel like they are completely judging me because I was filming the montage when they came in, and then now one of them's definitely watching me film this, but I'm just trying to channel my inner embarrassment isn't real. It's only if you put it in your head. I'm not embarrassed, and I enjoy doing this. And it's so funny. I always think, like, right, I was saying this as a side note quickly before my camera dies. People will watch social media content of like me talking to a camera right now and think nothing of it. Like, you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, sure. But if you see someone filming like selfie videos in public, everyone judges them. And let's be honest, we all do it. Like, I have to stop myself doing it, and most people who don't do social media like judge it, but I bet 99% of them watch videos. So can we just like say, why is that happening? Because first of all, why are you judging someone for doing their job? Like, you don't judge a bus driver for driving a bus or a police officer for patrolling the streets. So why are you judging the content creator for filming? Anyway, that's the thing. But yeah, that's just a side thought. My phone is saying it's overheating, so I'm gonna leave you to it for now, and then we'll get back. Just got back from the gym. I'm not sure if you can be able to hear me because of the wind, so I apologize if you can't, but I just wanted to come out for a walk. It was a good training day. Definitely gonna feel sore tomorrow, but a good kind of sore. But I'm actually really pleased with how I'm feeling now. Like, a lot of big training days I just feel exhausted, like I just needed to get in bed and just do nothing. But I think just upping the carbs has really helped, and especially like during, like right around the workouts, that's what I've been really focusing on, just because it means I'm not depleting my tank as much, so it just means that I can recover so much faster. So although yes, workouts are going to leave you tired or whatever, they shouldn't leave you like completely like unable to function for the rest of the day. If that is happening, then it's probably a sign that you are underfueling, and you need to think about where you could be adding in most likely carbs, especially around your session, just to help make sure you're not dipping into that massive depletion state. And I'm just trying to give myself that grace of, I just feel so much pressure to be working all the time, just that like toxic productivity, I guess you'd say, and learning that it's okay to just chill out sometimes, focus on other things. And I've noticed that I've been able to put so much more into my sessions when I'm not like got my brain all over the place, and I just tell myself that day is blocked out, you're not working that day. I don't have to do any of the work I'm doing, if that makes sense. Yes, I sort of do because I need to be building something to earn money, but like if I don't post, I'm not going to get fired because I'd just be firing myself, you know? But I just have in my head that I have to post every day. I have to create this content, and I never want it to get to that. Yes, I absolutely love it. Like, don't get me wrong, I wake up every day and I'm like so excited to do what I do, but definitely just learning that if I miss a day because I'm just not feeling great, or I was busy, or I was doing family things, it's okay, and I'm not suddenly going to just disappear off the face of the earth. I'll probably do another full vlog on maybe like how I'm doing at home and things, and let me know if you want more of like a day in the life, like content creation, online dietitian kind of thing, more focused on that side rather than the training, because I think that'd be fun to do and just discuss how I'm feeling. It's definitely been a lot harder than I thought. Like, I've been independent for almost 7 years now, like completely living on my own, and it is really hard moving back home. I know that probably sounds really privileged, but it's really hard going from being in control of your whole day basically to just having people around you. Yes, I have my freedom to do what I want, but it's not the same. And I always say, like, I'm a socially dependent introvert, so I do well when I'm around people and interact with people, but I really need my alone time, especially in the mornings and the evenings, just when I like need that quiet time. And I find when I don't, it just puts my whole day off kilter. And yeah, it's tough. I'm just trying to work out what's best for me, both short term and long term, and learning that it's okay to invest in myself right now. If that means spending money to live on my own because I'm happier, it's worth it, to be honest. When I first left school, I thought like money was everything, and now I'm realizing money actually doesn't matter to me. It's what money gets me. Just time freedom and location freedom. Lambs have been growing so much. They are so big now. I can't believe how big they are. But it's always cute going past and seeing them. Some of them are getting a little bit more confident and coming to say hi, but most of the time they don't. I'm gonna head back, unpack all my bags, and then probably start thinking about dinner, which is gonna be an easy one because I'm not feeling like cooking, and honestly I just need to get the calories in. Dinner in bed. I mean, what else would you want? I just felt like I needed to be on my own this evening, I'll be honest. Won't go into it. But we do have a delicious, it's spinach and ricotta pizza, I think. Just did some roasted veggies in olive oil, salt and pepper on the side, then some carrots and hummus. So we're just trying to get everything in. As I said, these kind of dinners, they're just like easy ones. I don't have to stand up and cook, and it gets the calories in. So yeah, pizza it is in my Normatec boots. But I am gonna enjoy this, then I'll probably have a snack before bed.